Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
this is Tom and Heather from Shadowfields, and this is
Monday in the studio. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel, and click on that notification bell to receive all of our updates and all of the times that we're going live. So, Becky and Steve, are you okay? Hello.
Yes, we've been worried about you two, wondering what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I'm glad you made it home safely.
Yes, I hope your arms didn't get too tired.
Yeah, from all
Doing
that flying. But I'm bummed.
Yeah, Mike, thanks so much for coming. We had a wonderful time with you, and we hope you had a great time here. And I know we're not going to have Dave and Shirley with us tonight. They're
yeah, but who knows who's going to
be
be checking in?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
But we're super happy to be here tonight, and I think we're going to do some debrief of our time during our gig. But we also have some questions we want to answer for you.
Okay.
They may not have asked those questions, but I'm going to ask them. So, any new gear? Let's start on the gear. Oh no, drinks. What's everybody got? I got the normal.
Hi, Kimmy.
But this time it comes with an additional dose of water.
Today I'm just having lemonade. I do have some really great fixings for margaritas.
Yes. But not tonight.
Because a couple weeks ago Tony showed up in the studio with
that
margaritas.
Orange, what was that stuff that was
it was
orange something or other?
Citronge or something like that. It's made by Patron or Patron or Patron.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I went and bought a bottle of that.
Nice.
And another bottle of tequila. And
so you're all stocked up, essentially.
Yeah. And then I was thinking today, I should stop drinking.
Well, now you gotta work it all out.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of it. So you might have to have a party. It's like maybe it's a Taco Tuesday.
Maybe so.
Maybe you can bring some people over tomorrow and have Taco Tuesday.
Yeah,
you can make some salsa. Hey, Kimmy. Kim Bruckman, who's online here, she was is it a roadie? It's not
merch.
Really a roadie.
She was our merch person.
Yeah, but she was much more than that. You were talking about how she's like a sister too. So she's...
No, I didn't.
You did.
I said she's like a mother.
No, you did not.
I did
like
so.
A sister.
I said, thanks, Mom.
Anyway, so Kim has been a friend of ours for a very, very long time. So she came to help us out, and she was fluffing your hair, she was like rubbing my shoulder. It's just the kind of person that kind of makes everything just superb. Makes you feel like you're loved and you're cared for. So yeah, that was fun.
That was great.
Nice, Becky. Oh, I love the peach tea. Oh, please hold me back. I love peach tea. So good. Yes. Okay, Becky, we did get a little worried. We really got worried about you. So I hope you and Steve are well. Hope the dogs are well. And any gear this week? You did. Oh, you did. What was it?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, it was something.
It is software. I bought more software. Oh.
Yeah, you said you really loved it. Whatever it was.
I record a lot of real drums, for our albums and stuff. And when you're recording real albums, the microphones that are on the toms, the tom-toms that go around.
Yeah.
Those are the small drums, not a snare, not a kick drum, the toms that go around.
Yes.
Anyway, you typically do not want those microphones on all the time. When you're mixing, you only want those to be on. It's going
to bleed into everything else.
Other things are bleeding into them, and they're sounding terrible.
Yeah.
And so you typically have those off until they're needed. And so sometimes you use a gate.
Yes.
Which the gate is triggered by it. So when you hit it, the gate opens up, lets the signal through, and then clamps down on it.
Yeah.
That's a typical gate. Gates are a little wonky though, because they don't close exactly right, and so you get weirdness.
There's a timing issue.
Well, no, you get weird things where a cymbal will come in, and then all of a sudden the cymbal gets cut off too, and it sounds funny. It doesn't sound natural. So the piece of software I bought is made by a company called Acon Digital. I have everything they've ever made. This one's using. They say they're using AI though it's not going out online to do AI, but it's breaking up the frequencies, so it knows the frequencies and the overtones of a tom. So it could distinguish between a tom and even a hi-hat. It was incredible. I watched a video on it, and they were saying, we're just going to isolate the hi-hat right now. So they got the hi-hat microphone. Typically in a hi-hat microphone, the snare is just as loud in that microphone as the hi-hat is. It was like there was nothing else playing.
That's great.
And it wasn't weird. A lot of times you get this weird swirly sound with things are going in and out of phase. But it was so good, I had to buy it. So.
Yeah, it's like the margarita mix, except. So you're going to use that on our upcoming new songs.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it was good. Good purchase.
It was a good purchase.
Yeah. And you haven't tried it out yet.
I also bought for the show, I had bought a...
One moment, please. We have to scoot around. Oh, that's right.
I bought a recorder because we wanted to record the show, which we did.
Because there was a live feed.
Yeah, there was a live feed. I don't know if anybody saw the live stream, but it was being streamed live. A few people at work said they saw it and they liked it a lot.
Good.
But with the live stream, I'm going to buy the live stream so I can re-edit it. I want to get all the different camera angles, plus our camera angles. And I'm going to get our sound, which was basically the sound in the house, where theirs was basically straight off the board. So you didn't get really a lot of house sound at all. And I want to be able to mix them all together. So I bought that.
Nice.
That was a little bit expensive.
Is that the Zoom?
No, it's not. Called? This one's not a Zoom. This is made by Tascam.
Okay.
I was going back and forth because I was going to get a Zoom, but a lot of people said on some of the engineering forums that the Zooms are great, but the preamps are a bit noisy. If you want like ultimate quality, this is the one to get.
Nice.
So I bought that one.
Very good.
And it worked out well.
It looks like an old satellite phone. Remember the old satellite phones?
Hello?
It's so true. From 2000, 1999.
I think that was Elvis on there.
Huh?
Elvis was calling.
So this section of the Monday in the Studio is brought to you by Acon Digital. The fact that we said it. But the fact that we said it, it's kind of fun. It does look like it's a laser. That's Becky saying it looks like a laser.
Yeah.
All right. So a couple things. I'm going to get together, take care of some of the housekeeping. So our next gig is on June 14th. We're going to be at DuPage County Fairgrounds at the Highland Games and Scottish Festival. We're going to be on the big stage from 2:15 to 3:15. That's a whole hour of just incredible.
I can tell you one thing, though.
Music.
One thing is not happening this year that happened last year. Last year, you may remember, I wore a kilt. I will not be wearing a kilt this year.
And I won't be either. We were trying to be like really authentic.
Yeah. Which, and, I do have some Scottish blood.
Yeah.
Scottish
but not
and
that
Irish.
Much.
Well,
not that much to actually own a kilt. I was told by our good friend Jeff Scott that if you wanted a different kilt, he could get you one.
No, I'm good. I didn't like my clan, my Scottish clan would be the Logans.
I know, Becky. Yes.
The Logans. My grandmother was a Logan. And I think theirs is basically, it's purple and green with a little
it's very pretty
stripe of yellow in it.
Yeah.
And it just makes me look like a Catholic schoolgirl if I was wearing it. So I'm not sure I'm
You're not gonna do that.
ready. I'm not sure I'm ready for that.
Are you saying that it actually makes you look professional?
Are Catholic schoolgirls professional?
Yeah. I mean, they look really put together. Yeah. I mean, if you're saying that
you're digging a hole right
institutional here. Or no, I think that kind of thing is my mom used to wear Pendleton skirts and stuff like that.
I don't know what that is.
It's like it's a kind of
like
wool.
A plaid?
It's kind of wool. Yeah. Yeah.
Plaid wool skirt.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and
it's
I
not going to happen.
Kimmy, it's not going to happen. If you all promise to come to attend, Tom
I went
would
with this,
wear one.
I went with this industrial thing because he had the standard plaids, but I decided not to go with the plaid. I was going to go with, he had one that was just black. So it was the white puffy shirt.
Like a cream colored shirt with like an open here.
Totally open, like to see my gigantic hairy chest.
The rivet kind of, yeah. But in the strings that go through rivets. Yeah. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah, so it was that. And then it was the, is it the sporin? Is that what that thing?
Yeah.
That like a purse kind of thing that covers your crotch. So it was that. And then
You're not allowed to use that word on our podcast. It was very fun. Let's just say it was a very fun day. And it was super hot. Do you remember how hot it was?
Yeah, because I was wearing that thing. It was like a million. And then I didn't have
It's very heavy.
What shoes would you wear with a black kilt?
But you wore boots.
I wore big black boots, big black work boots. I had no other thing to wear. So it looked pretty dopey.
Yeah, and I'm not going to wear anything that I wore. I actually gave it all to the Goodwill. So it's not even in the house. All right. So again, on June 14th, it's the day before Father's Day, from 2:15 to 3:15 at DuPage County Fairgrounds, the Highland Games and Scottish Festival. And by the way, we really enjoyed the festival. It's very family friendly. There was a lot of great exhibits. There was a agility testing for dogs and contest with that, and then there was,
it's kind of like Festivus, where tests of strength or feats of strength.
There's feats of strength, and it's for men and women,
like men and women, like throwing telephone poles.
No, it was
very
great,
interesting.
and some really good food and
great pipe and drum bands.
Oh yes, so anyway, really cool. And Tony's group only remembers the cicadas and the bagpipes.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of cicadas.
The large noisy parts of the festival.
The only thing good about the cicadas was occasionally they would drown out the bagpipes.
But it didn't drown out us. Yeah. No. We were awesome, but they wanted us to come back, which is nice.
We're happy to be back there.
So anyway, so that's coming up, and then we wanted to kind of bring you into, by the way, Tony says he's sort of truck shopping right now. This is still for his new, in order to carry to tote around his new smoker.
Yeah. You're truck shopping. I didn't get the whole story on that, so I ought to be brought up to speed.
Yeah. I think this is
apparently when he was brought up to speed with his trailer, that became problems.
I see.
So I think now a new truck. It's like one of those things where you buy this one little thing. Oh, I got these new guitar strings. Well, they don't work really well on my guitar, so I need a new guitar. Oh, well, now I got this new guitar. I need this new amplifier. So it's a snowballing thing.
I agree. So now Tony, we have to see how this all works out for him, because this might improve his ability to go longer distances with this, right? And so we're talking about
back into Texas,
like Arizona,
again, right?
Texas. So if there's some kind of contest,
I was asked
Texas,
at the show if we would come to Colorado.
I know. She asked me, Carolyn, I think her name was Bobby's
Kathy,
friend.
I think.
Kathy.
And I said, if you find us a place to play, that's actually going to make it
worth our while. I think
we can afford to do it. Of course, we'll go anywhere.
Never thought of going to Colorado, but that's where Telluride is. It's a big Telluride festival.
Yeah.
So it'd be great to play there too. All right. So we're going to do like a little recap of this past concert.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of really cool things that happened, just so you're aware, is we got to perform a couple of our brand new songs for the first time. So
it was a lot of fun doing new songs, and
we're going to have this like little rolling presentation.
Just while we're talking right now,
don't let it distract you too much, because we are talking and we like you to pay attention to us. I'm just kidding. So there's you. Look at you.
Yeah.
There's you again. How come you get two in a row like that?
Well, because I'm really photogenic.
There's like three of you. So we had a good time, and it was a great room, and 82 people showed up, and it filled the place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's room enough for 100 people, and it was just filled up enough. You know what I mean?
There's room for 100 people, but there's only like 75 actual seats.
Yeah, so there was standing room.
So there was a lot of people standing as well.
And some people that we never expected.
Yeah.
Like never even thought in our wildest dreams would show up. And
so it was exciting. Cool. Before we did the show, I remember thinking like, I think I know everybody who bought a ticket because there was a whole section I knew who bought those tickets.
You were kind of cocky that way. Yeah.
Yeah. It was all about me.
Like I brought all the
people. But then I got
Heather.
there and I walk in and I'm looking at these tables. I'm going, I don't know any of these people at all. I have no, but I still went up to them and thanked them.
You know, it's a listening room. And I think that's what's so different about that particular room. And the people will go to a concert because they know it's going to be good and the sound's going to be good. I think that's really critical.
That makes it all worthwhile because you play bars or festivals and you're kind of just background noise to a degree.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how good you are, there's something else going on at the same time.
Yeah.
So people aren't really paying much attention to you. But when we played there and when we played at like the Bluebird in Nashville, listening rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also the famous Mockingbird when we played there, that was a listening room.
Oh, that was nice.
That was in Iowa.
Yeah.
And people are there only to listen.
Yeah.
And
very respectful.
And you get to do different things. So we were able to pull out some songs that normally they'd be too quiet to play at a regular festival show. Because, you know, festivals and things like you don't usually want to do quiet stuff because you want to be heard.
Yeah.
So.
And we did get to perform a brand new song called The Sad Thing. It's, I'm not sure. I think it should be called Perfect Place.
No. Where
we've always met is what it's going to be called.
It was
a lot of people told me that was the favorite song.
Yeah, and it was definitely my favorite song of the night.
It was really beautiful. It's such a pretty song. Very tender, very pretty. But that's going to be the next one we're going to record.
Yes. Should I just run the video right now?
Oh, yes. I've not even seen it.
We just have it's just a tie together of things.
We threw it together and this is what you got.
It's not a really highly professional.
No, coming from you?
Behind the scenes, no. Here we go. This is what we had. So here we are at the lovely load-in for Hey Nonny. It's usual. It's a load-in. So, time to get stuff out of the car. Of course, Heather is making phone calls and making sure we have our merch person. So, I can start unloading and then see what happens from here.
So we have Kim Bruckman here. Kim, how are you thinking about the show today?
I'm very excited.
Okay.
Oh, come hold the door.
We gotta go hold the door. But Kim, you're gonna have fun?
Yes, I'm gonna have
Yes,
a good
we're
time.
gonna have fun. Bye.
They don't have a hooker.
I think just you're gonna have to do this. It's a pretty stage. Do we have our own mics? They're coming in. Oh, and there's Ken. Hi, how's it going? Are you a star? Hi.
Crack a smile.
Hi, Gary.
Yes.
Oh, Gary. Woo.
Hello. Hello, where you been all my life?
Hey, baby. Look at you. You're famous. Famous.
You're a star.
Tom.
No. Back up. We're going to have to do this.
Okay, then I. Oh, there she is. Ta ta ta.
All right, awesome. They're very busy up on the stage.
Front microphone.
And as you can see, Tony and Lisa are just watching everybody work. See that? See that? See that? Look at that coloring on the stage. So pretty. It's like a bunch of crayons. Hi!
Where are we, Heather?
We're in the green room. We have our own green room.
The green room that has no green.
It's got a green couch.
Oh, is this a green couch?
Green carpet.
Oh.
The king here, he's in the green chair.
Yeah. I feel like it is. There's green.
Green shade.
There's a little bit of green in this place.
There's a new
More
king.
so, people will be green with envy when they know that they missed out on this show tonight if you didn't come. Such a
Look at a green phone, too.
Oh. Got a green phone. On a green couch.
None more green.
Are you waiting for your cup of coffee?
I'm waiting.
I know, I can feel it. I wonder if anyone's ever broken. This is brand new. Same week. My curling iron and my blow dryer both.
Say hi to the folks at home.
Hi.
Hi.
Gary's outside. He doesn't want to know us.
I know. He doesn't.
Hi to the folks at home. How you doing?
Getting ready for the show. Starts in a half hour.
I stood on the rocks and watched you go. The waters rush through the pouring rain. The day she wanders the world alone. When you don't love me just as I am, I got this love that moves a mountain. I got this love that swims the sea. Here we go. You ignore me on my love and kindness. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What will be? Can it be? Let it be. Never be. What will be? Can it be? Let it be. Never be. I read your letter and it made me cry, so I guess you got the big round moon hold us together tonight, and being here with you never felt so right. Time has a way of passing by, but it all stands still when I look in your eyes. Tomorrow, 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 tomorrow,
hands, because I know that when they fall over you, it drives me insane. Look how good you are. Look at just your beautiful face.
Thanks, Mom.
We could do some twirlies here. Look, they're already sticking out.
Oh my God.
Show is done. We had a great crowd. It was pretty much a sellout. There's just a couple seats left, but it went really well, and everybody seemed to like us. So it was a good night, really good night. But it went well. It went really well, and thank you to everyone who came out tonight. It was an amazing night. Thank you. Woo! How about that, huh?
How about that, Kimmy?
Now, the
Mike.
videos from that show that you were seeing,
Tony.
those are just Mike took those videos,
Yep.
and they were just on the on a cell phone.
Yeah.
And they were right at the front of the stage, so they were right in front of your monitor.
Yeah.
So we actually are going to get the there's 4 camera angles that we're going to have, plus sound from the
show itself, the
from
live
the board,
yeah,
and plus 2 extra sets of room microphones. And so with that, I'm hoping I can piece together something that's kind of fun.
Yeah,
kind of how
that'll be
we
great.
did the show back in
for the
2015.
bunker. Well, also Bunker Live,
Oh,
right?
Bunker
The
Live.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that all will give us the opportunity to have material for sending out to as kind of promos for what we do and what we sound like. And then the manager, I think he's the owner of Hey Nonny, took me aside and said, Chip, that he'd love to have us come back to Hey Nonny. So that'll be really fun. Even if we do something like once a year, we'll have like a normal time we'll be able to connect
because it's a special
people.
place. It's
it
a
really
listening
is.
room, and I just love that.
Yeah. So we're at 8:30. You're welcome, Kim. It was really fun. And then Mike, thanks so much for coming. Tony and Lisa, thanks for your support and all of your support actually for us and for music. Independent music artists like ourselves. But we're going to head off. We won't be able to see you next week because it'll be Memorial Day on Monday.
Yes.
So we hope you enjoy your time off.
Have a great time, and go Tony. Tony's got a comp. I believe he's doing that comp with Steve.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys will be super successful.
Absolutely.
And then bring back some leftovers. So.
He's always wanting food. And then also keep in mind on June 14th, we'll be at the DuPage County Fairgrounds for the Highland Games and Scottish Festival. So put that on your calendars. Love to see you.
All right.
Take care, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
We're out of here this Monday in the studio.